The Fortnite community is still pretty stirred up about these Epic Games layoffs, and some people have been really putting their opinions out on Twitter, and honestly, there's some of them that I really like. The idea for this video, guys, was I wanted to take a look at what some prominent people in the Fortnite community have been saying about this Epic Games layoff situation. So while I was watching the fights the other day, I was scrolling through Twitter and I screenshotted some tweets that I really liked, and I was like, you know what, let's make a video about this, because last time I did this for a situation that was going on, people really enjoyed it, the retention rate was great, so we're here. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna talk about these Epic Games layoffs in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about these layoffs. So the only thing I will have to ask of you guys is their phone screenshots, because I was doing this, I had this idea for the video while I was watching the fights, okay? So forgive me for that, but we're gonna take a look at some tweets that I came across that I wanted to digest for you today. Now guys, the first tweet that I do want to show you today is actually my favorite one that I've come across, and it's by Reeti Tunes. YTF is always anything bad that happens in the Fortnite universe being blamed on creative. No Fortnite events, creative. No Fortnite LTMs, creative. Save the World gets no love, creative. No Travis in the item shop, creative. Re-election, creative. UANFN evil, we would be better without creative. Every other game that doesn't have a creative mode, people are begging for it, and you have the audacity to complain about having the freedom to play whatever you want. Fortnite players are the most spoiled in the gaming industry. Holy, there we go. So guys, I completely agree with this. The biggest reason why Epic Games, why we're in this entire situation, is Epic Games, they've been spending a little bit too much money, and perhaps there's people that they don't need anymore. Layoffs are normal. Layoffs happen in a business. It's sad. I made a whole video talking about it. It really is sad. My heart goes out to these people, but just creative mode in general is not the reason for this. Creative mode has had some fantastic things, and people are hating on both creative mode and the people in the creative community, and I do not think that is okay. He's right. Everything is being blamed on creative mode, and this is my favorite tweet that we've taken a look at today. It is so true. Next up, guys, I want to bring you over to Happy Power. Not like Epic will listen to us as per usual, but below are a list of some things Epic Games can do to make Battle Royale better / improve playtime. My opinion, we have 6 years plus of already made content. Literally, just re-enable things in rotation. You already spent the money creating it, so why use it only once or so? Also, bring back LTMs. Stop hoping creative map makers make them for you instead. It's incredibly lazy. Now, this is what I was talking about in my other video. This is constructive criticism. It's not just, hey, Epic Games, like, I'll take like what Happy said. You know what? People will post, Epic Games won't listen to us per usual. They suck. Look what happened. That's what people would put it as. But Happy Power, what he did is, he also said that Epic Games isn't going to listen to us, but he gave some constructive criticism, some things that are really nice to see. And I don't understand either why Epic Games doesn't just, they put all this time and energy into making something and give it to us only once. I understand for things like maps. I understand things for like live events, of course, but LTMs in rotation, come on, let's get it. We need more LTMs, like LTMs, and I made a whole video talking about this too. There is no reason why we shouldn't have Epic made LTMs. It is so true, but the only problem with this is, let's say Epic Games put some of this stuff in rotation. They recycle the same content. People would also get mad about that. People would be like, Epic Games are not making anything new. Come on, Epic Games. I don't want to play the same LTM for like the 10,000th time, even though it's like been the 3rd time it's been in rotation. I can already see that happening, you know what I mean? But this is the type of stuff you like to see. Constructive criticism. Now, next up, guys, is actually a lengthy tweet from Cyan, so I'm going to have to scroll through it a little bit, and forgive me, because again, low energy for today. I hope this still makes the video okay to watch, even though they're phone screenshots. My apologies, guys. Anyways, Cyan here, list of reasons why I think Epic wasted money, and this is something that we like to see. We know Epic Games has been spending more money than they've been coming in when it comes to certain departments, so this is very nice to see. Okay, if they did not do these, maybe those 900 employees would have kept their jobs. 1, starting a fight with Apple, even though everyone kind of knew they would losing a lot of money in it. That's kind of true, to be honest. I didn't really have hope that they would win this, but I was on Team Epic anyways. 2, too much focus on creating Unreal Engine Fortnite in an extremely expensive project that took away too much attention away from the core game. Very true. 3, 40% of revenue earned by Epic going towards creative map makers. Remember, that is not 40% of all Epic Games makes. No, that's 40% of the money Epic has after paying their expenses. But that's still way too much to be given to map makers. Should be reduced to 20 or 30%. It's affecting actual devs' lives. I completely agree with this. I completely agree with this. Forgive me, because this is just off the top of my head. I made a video a little while ago, and I believe the only up guy is a millionaire. Am I right in saying that? Like, that is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But I think that's a little much. You know what I mean? But then if they end up doing this, then the creative community is going to be like, oh, Epic Games, and some people of course be understanding, but everyone's going to be like, oh man, Epic Games just hates creative map makers. Like, there's almost no winning for them. But this tweet does continue. On the other hand, why are there 2 seconds made maps making so much money and not actual hard work working devs? This is terrible business handling. To conclude for this, the way Epic Games is handling Fortnite creative is what is affecting them so harshly right now and making them lose money. If they need Fortnite to make a lot more money, they have to fix up how much of a mess creative mode is and how much it is affecting the core gameplay of Fortnite dev-made content. Make discovery more focused on actual well-made maps. Share the money among map makers in terms of other things than just playtime. Do not put all the money into creative, since the Fortnite storyline and dev-made content are why people buy skins mostly, because that's the soul of the game and what people feel attached to. Make creative mode about how to make actual dope maps rather than how to exploit the system to steal money from Epic Games. Just stop looking at things as more players equals better. People are not robots. The soul and the love, the human personality and things makes us love them, not the playtime. Fortnite storyline, Fortnite original game modes themselves need more love right now, and creative mode needs to show off actual good maps. Fix these 2 things and I promise you again, we will make more money in Fortnite again. Hopefully, open world is as big as I see it to be, and the future of Fortnite is still awesome because of open world. So, I almost entirely agree with this tweet. It is very, very true, where it's like, people love to play unique maps, you know what I mean? People are not robots, but at the end of the day, and this is the really, really tough spot for Epic Games. At the end of the day, these maps are pulling numbers. At the end of the day, there's people like me out there. I just did a stream where it's like, guys, I'm not too unhappy with Discovery because I like playing different Zone Wars maps. I'm simple. But are the other creative modes, like, obviously people put more work into their maps, but people like me in that sense do exist, where I want to come on, hey, what box fight map do I want to play today? You know, like, I love playing the other modes, but at the end of the day, these maps are pulling numbers. And that's the only thing I disagree with. Why would Epic Games put in new maps that wouldn't get nearly as many numbers? Maybe they could sprinkle them in. This is just an idea off the top of my head. I have to think about it a little bit more, but I'm thinking like maybe they could sprinkle in new maps along with all of this. But at the end of the day, there are a lot of maps getting numbers. But other than that, I completely agree with Science that, especially with the first couple points, it's just that one in particular is a little bit touchy for me, and I'd love to know what you guys think down below, because I don't really have like a solid idea on how to fix that. So again, let me know, please. Next up, guys, I want to bring you over to Aiko, because Aiko, the most W and greatest member of the Fortnite community, always has something to say. Now, this is actually a reply, because Aiko, of course, put out, and this is what I wasn't including in the video, stuff like, my hearts go out to Epic Games and their employees, all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So Aiko had something very nice to say, but this is what Aiko replied to somebody, and it's very, very true the way he put it. It's a complex situation to point fingers to who's at fault. Can't blame creators for using Unreal Engine Fortnite in the ways that are allowed. This was the aftermath of some of Epic's decisions. What happens next is what matters. This is exactly true. This is exactly true. Aiko has one of the most level heads on him in the entire Fortnite community, but regardless, it's very nice to see. Before I get you out of here for today, guys, I do want to bring you back to one more post for today, and that's Dumb Blonde. What happened yesterday was horrible. Nothing can take away from that, but the hatred towards creative and the creators is unnecessary. It is always the few that ruin it for the many. Be mad at the few, be mad at Epic, but do not take it out on creative and the creators in the community. Creative has changed a lot of lives and has been a good thing for a lot of people. There are some seriously hardworking people in this space, and we have been fighting against a lot of what you're mad at for years. Don't just randomly join the fight and hate on creative mode in general. Change needs to happen, and only Epic can make it happen. Redirect your anger where it really matters. Taking a serious event, twisting it to fix some agenda, and attacking people who had nothing to do with it is wrong. It upsets me so much what happened yesterday. I don't want to load up the game at all. It's so upsetting. Those people were our friends or the people we have worked with over the past few years. Stand in solidarity with those affected. Help where you can. Don't create more negativity and hate where it doesn't belong. This tweet is way too good for Twitter, man. But it's so true. It's so true. The hate that I am seeing for people playing creative, the people making maps, the people publishing maps, the people who enjoy playing the clickbait maps, it's not okay. It's not okay. At the end of the day, like, I don't even know, like, if it's right to direct anger towards Epic Games, because they're a business, and this is what I talked about in my last video. It's a business, and layoffs happen. It's part of life. It's sad. It really, really is. But this is what I said in the other video. Guys, if you had a business, would you employ 900 people that you don't need? Like, really? Do you know how much money that is? So, I don't even know if it's right to direct anger towards Epic Games. I feel like this is just a sad moment where it's like, okay, we can hope to God that these people get through it and their families are okay. Nothing bad happens to them. They can get back up on their feet. But this is exactly true. I loved this tweet. I thought it was incredible. I'm still going to turn on Fortnite myself. But other than that, I completely agree. Like, it's nice to see people posting about people like defending the creative community, because it is a wonderful community. They really, really are, and they are getting so much unnecessary hate right now. Creative mode didn't ruin Fortnite. That might be a topic for another time. There's 2 videos that I do want to make, but I also don't want to sound like I'm constantly repeating myself. I do want to make it and say like creative mode didn't kill Fortnite, and it would just, both videos would be just me like ranting to the camera, to be honest with you. So creative mode didn't kill Fortnite, and the Fortnite community is the most spoiled community, as Richie Toons said, in the entire gaming industry. So let me know if you're interested in that, because I don't want to like sit here and constantly make the same type of video and sound like I'm repeating myself. But I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think about all these tweets. There have been more, but of course, like as I was scrolling and watching through the fights, these are the ones I came across, and I was like, you know what, let's make a video about it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button above the channel and subscribe. If you are brand new on the screen right now, if you'd like to continue watching the Clen channel, there'll be 2 videos on screen for you right there. I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.